Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. About 3 days ago, IEBC published some lists of nominees that have been forwarded by political parties for members of parliament or senatorial or county assembly nominations. And Moses Kuria, from the list that was unveiled by IEBC, Moses Kuria forwarded this name for nomination as a member of parliament. That was some few days ago. So today, Moses Kuria actually made some remarks on that. And if you look at the remarks by Moses Kuria, which we are going to have a look at here, it's clear Moses Kuria is giving up on any elective seat, or he has just already quit or planning to quit politics now that it's just remaining 3 weeks to the ballot. So in this video, I want us to have a look at the tweet or other post by Moses Kuria, after which, as usual here, we are going to dissect it to see what it means politically. But before we do that, on 24th June this year, Mizani Africa did an opinion poll in Kiambu County on who is most likely to win Kiambu gubernatorial seat. And these were the results. Kiambu County gubernatorial popularity rating: William Kabogo, 35.1%, Kimani Wamatanyi, 23.6%, James Nyoro, 18.5%. Then you can see Moses Kuria coming down there at the bottom with 5%. Those are the latest poll findings from Kiambu County. And you can see from the results that Moses Kuria can do no miracle to win Kiambu gubernatorial seat. It's clear and certain he is most likely going to lose that seat. That's very clear. So some few hours ago, Moses Kuria maybe with that realization, and now that the law actually bars him from actually nominating himself, now that he's seeking an elective seat, he had this to say: Moses Kuria, the law is very clear. If you vie for an elective seat, you cannot forward your name for nominations on the party list. It is simply not true that I have forwarded my name to be nominated as an MP. My single-minded focus is to be elected governor of Kiambu and to have William Ruto elected as president. Both outcomes are assured, and what remains is a formality. In the very unlikely event, if I'm not elected, you will not see me in politics again, let alone seeking to be nominated. There is life beyond politics. From that post, Moses Kuria is making it very clear, without flinching his words, that if he fails to win Kiambu gubernatorial seat, Kenyans will not see him again in politics. That simply means Moses Kuria will quit politics. That's what I'm making from that tweet by Moses Kuria. And also from this tweet, Moses Kuria is actually denying that he never forwarded his name for nomination as a member of parliament. But from the list that we saw that IBC actually published, it's clear Moses Kuria forwarded his name. So this is just another Moses Kuria, the usual Moses Kuria, actually exposing his confusion and his lies in broad daylight. What does this whole thing mean politically? Yes, what does it mean politically? It's clear Moses Kuria will not win Kiambu gubernatorial seat, and it's also very clear William Ruto will not win the presidency. In fact, Raila Odinga is easily going to win the presidency with a very big margin. That is something I've been stating, and I still repeat, remaining only 3 weeks to the elections. Raila is going to win this year's presidency with a very big margin, with a landslide. That is something Kenyans should take to the bank. And now that Moses Kuria is pegging his hopes on winning Kiambu gubernatorial seat, which again is going to lose, and again is pegging his hopes on William Ruto winning the presidency, which William Ruto again is going to lose, I'm seeing a Moses Kuria just quitting politics permanently. Yes. And I'm saying he's most likely quitting politics permanently because if Moses Kuria is actually beaten in this year's elections, I'm not just seeing a Moses Kuria actually resurrecting in politics again. And that is so because Moses Kuria himself, he comes out as not a performer. In fact, if you look at the main reason why Moses Kuria never defended his Gatundu South parliamentary seat, he knew he was going to lose that seat. He knew he had not performed there, and the chances were very high he was going to lose that seat. And now to avoid that embarrassment, he opted to go for a bigger seat in the name of a governor, which also even from the polls I've just shown you, his chances of winning are almost zero. In fact, he's almost the last out of all the candidates contesting that seat. That's also a confirmation and an indication that likely the people of Kiambu have little faith in Moses Kuria's maybe ability to deliver. That comes out very, very clearly. So if he's beaten in this year's election, I'm seeing a Moses Kuria who will really struggle to make a comeback now that he's not known for development. All Moses Kuria is actually known for are just insults, abusing Raila, attacking the president. Moses Kuria is very known for that. And even from this tweet, you are seeing he's even mentioning William Ruto's name. An indication again that Moses Kuria belongs to that club of politicians who just hangs on to other people's coats to be elected. And some few days ago, he was also attacking Wamatangi, that Wamatangi is not campaigning for William Ruto. Wamatangi is just busy campaigning for himself, which I fully agree with Wamatangi. It's about Wamatangi delivering to the people of Kiambu. It's not about William Ruto delivering to the people of Kiambu. So Moses Kuria, in fact, even if he's not in UDA, you are seeing is desperately trying to evoke William Ruto's name, maybe to endear him to the good people of Kiambu. An indication that he's a weak leader, a leader not worth selling his agenda to the people, but is just trying to evoke other people's names to remain relevant. And also why Moses Kuria is making that post. Already Moses Kuria has looked at the figures and he knows clearly he's going to lose. And Moses Kuria, if you look at him again, Moses Kuria comes out as a very confused politician. Initially, Moses Kuria announced that he was not going to contest for any elective seat. And then after that, he announced again he was going for the presidency. From presidency, he announced that now governor. And here again, maybe Moses Kuria is making that kind of announcement, but maybe after about 1 month or 2 months, we might find him making another contrary post or having a contrary opinion to what he's actually saying now. So again, Moses Kuria is just a confused person or leader who cannot be taken seriously. And that confusion by Moses Kuria just exposes the confusion on the mountain, especially among these leaders supporting William Ruto on the mountain. And that is so because William Ruto some few months ago was very popular on the mountain. And now remaining only 3 weeks to the elections, some opinion polls are even indicating Raila beating William Ruto on the mountain. So the mountain is surely dumping William Ruto. And some leaders like Moses Kuria were just hanging on to William Ruto's coat. But now that William Ruto is losing that popularity, Moses Kuria and that ilk of politicians hanging on William Ruto's coat are left confused, rudderless, and actually aimless. That's what I'm seeing with Moses Kuria. Otherwise, as I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, in case you are watching us for the very first time, but so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya.